And then if you put that in play, the things that imperialized in our mind was Superman was white. Our teachers, our first educators was white. Everything about the greatness of America was white. You know what I mean? And we the people that just up from slavery. So it was hard, and it's still hard for us to see people naturally who are taught to hate each other not see that hatred. We could walk by an incident and we see a black man being accosted, we automatically in our mind gonna think, oh, he did something. Where in white people's mind, who haven't grown up with that dogma of self-hatred that's been instilled from our parents, coming from where they come from, unbeknownst to them, they don't grow up with that. So they naturally want to get involved. Like, what does he do? They're gonna ask what he do. Well, us, we gonna keep it moving out of fear of it happening to us. Two, out of, well, he may have done something. You know what I mean? So this is something that was instilled in us. When it came to us in the Crips and Blood, remember, we were started by babies. You know, the first dudes was in their teens. The ideal of it was something to be great, but the people who started didn't have a chance to make it grow into what it was what they wanted it, or they seen it can grow, or maybe we can grow into it. And now you get the powers that be to get involved now. They earmark it, the FBI, the COINTEL, and they say, okay, this is what we need to prevent from growing, but we need to help grow at the same time. You know what I mean? Like we need this to grow because of the poison it'll become to black people.
We need this to grow because of the poison it'll become to black people.
And how this thing will go out and kill millions and millions of black men.
New mixtape by Professor Jokasey, coming soon.
Promo alert!
Damn. So much bullshit going on. I'm just trying to keep it real for these little young niggas though, man. I'm gonna give y'all this game from my old head. I'm gonna give y'all some real raw shit, man. You know what I mean? Check it out though. Hey, first time I bust a nigga, it was something really dumb. I tried to send a one shot and hit a nigga in the lung. What the fuck I just done? Now I'm scared as hell. This street shit ain't no fun when you go to jail. But what the fuck I just done? I didn't do the shit on purpose. Whole niggas tried to jump me, tried to make their ass run. What the fuck I just done? Hope this nigga don't die. Prayers, homies, don't snitch. Tears filling up my eyes. What the fuck I just done? Niggas scared straight. Sometimes it's best not to keep a strap on your waist. Cause in the hood, pussy niggas test you every day. It's RP, post on social media every day. Man, what the fuck we just done? Niggas sacrifice the young. Life has only just begun. Look at what we done become. What the fuck we just done? These used to be fun. Straight to fist and for guns. If you from where I'm from, what the fuck you done?
Pick up all of Professor Jokasey books, available right now on Amazon and wherever great books are sold. Join the Patreon class to get your game as sharp as your mind. Chettas.
Thank you for supporting Professor Jokasey. Please also consider donating to the Cash App and joining us on our Facebook and Twitter pages. And always remember to remain cool on your stools. Free game.
Alright, now cool. I remember a while back, Willie D and Big U did an interview. And Big U was saying some things in that interview. I like, man, yeah, Big U gonna get himself locked up, bro. Everybody saying this Whack 100 and some other guys. I don't know, man. I don't follow that stuff, man. So don't ask me about it. But that interview, bro, it's certain things that happen, bro. It be pivotal things when people be saying stuff, bro. And you gotta understand at the end of the day, who running the game? It's the folks at the top. Folks at the top is running everything, bro. I just did a video about saying the crowd part out loud with Pippa Ken. In that interview with Willie D, Big U said the cry part out loud. He was talking about the gangs. He was like, they wanted us to grow, but they didn't want us to grow. If you got half a brain, you understand what he was saying. They wanted us to grow because they help us spread throughout the nation, but they didn't want us to grow in strength. They didn't want the gangs to grow in unity. They just wanted the gangs to go throughout the nation, and they wanted to be the fewest major. It's like Google, right? It's like Google. They try to put all your information under one thing. So you go to this website. You don't got to create no new password. You can just sign in with your Google ID. Or you can sign in with your Facebook ID. You go to this website. It's the same thing. That's how they wanted the gangs. The less gangs, the less names and the less organizations they got, the easier it is for them to control everybody. But see, now they can Rico Rolling Sixes in LA, and then they can spread that out nationwide and connect everybody under that same umbrella. If you're part of a Rolling 60 gang right now, bro, you should be really concerned with what's going on in LA. If that's your branch, you should be real concerned, bro. If you part of any organization, and this the cat bad, bro. They helped that shit spread, bro. I remember when it was spreading, bro. I remember the early gang migrations, the great gang migration of 2000. That's what we used to call it, bro. That's when that shit, it literally, by 2005, Bloods and Crips damn near took over the whole United States, bro. Everybody who had their regular sets, most people regular sets was gone. They had them converted. People was flying colors. People were flying colors in places that they never flew colors before, bro. Even New Orleans got took over. So they took everything, bro. And the government played a great part in that, bro. It was a lot of people fighting against that, bro. And it was a one-sided fight because the police was going against the niggas who was fighting against it, bro. They was helping that shit integrate. They was helping that shit take over because that's what they wanted, bro. It's easier to control people if the less organizations, the easier it is for the police to control what's going on. The easier it is for the police to infiltrate it. The easier it is for them to just round up people whenever they want to round people up, bro. It was all a setup. It was all a big trap, bro. It was all a big trap, bro. So, I've been trying to give y'all the game on this shit, bro, from the longest, bro. And everything come out of California, bro. Before they pass a law throughout the country, they're gonna run that shit through California, bro. Everything they do, they test out on California, bro. All this shit that when you go to your store and you go pick up your products, you know what you see on that product? It say this shit is known to cause cancer. Well, in the state of California is the most important state in this country, bro. California decide who's gonna be the president. California decide what laws gonna be passed. California decide what your kids gonna watch on TV. California decide what movies you gonna watch. California decide what music you gonna listen to. California decide what gangs is gonna take over the whole goddamn nation. Everything come out of Cali, bro. Cali is the most important state in this country. And the most important city is Hollywood. And if you know anything about Hollywood, you know the Hollywood is where the witches' wands used to come from, bro. From the holly tree. That's where all the spells and shit is getting casted out of, bro. Holly. Man, they put the shit in your face, bro. They put it in your face. And I knew after that interview with Willie D, I said, man, Big, you said some real shit on him, man. I'm not trying to absolve the man and nothing the man done did or whatever the man was alleged to do. I don't know nothing about that man, but I knew he was saying some real shit in that Willie D interview. Because the youngest don't understand. The youngest, they just, man, they go up, all right, man, this what the hood is right now. They just fall in line. It's the old heads who was there, who saw this shit change over. They know. The YNs, the youngest, they just crash dummies. They crash dummies. They rats in the projects. That's why they call it the projects. If you stay in anything that's called the projects, I'm telling you, man, do your best to get the fuck out of that shit. Why would you want to stay in something that's called a project? It's an apartment building just like anywhere else. They don't call where the rich people stay the projects. So why in the hell they gonna call where you stay the projects? A project is where they do what? Run the projects. A court is where they do what? Play games. You don't never want to find yourself in no courthouse. Any type of court, that's where they play games. You gotta listen to the words. You gotta understand the meaning behind the words. A basketball court, a tennis court. That's where they play games at, bro. You don't want to find yourself in no courthouse where these people is playing games with your life, the prosecutor and the defense. You don't want to raise your kid in no projects where they're literally sitting back and taking data and making statistics out of your child. Where it's damn near impossible for your child to go to a public school without joining the game, because every time that child leaves the house, that child's life is in danger of physically being assaulted. Yeah, so, people got to understand, there's 3 things illegal in this country. 3 things. Money, sex, and thinking for yourself. You got to be real careful how you get your money. You got to be real careful with type of sex you have. And you got to be real careful with the way you think. Now, I'm not trying to go off the hinges with this program, so let me tone it down and shut it down, because I'm saying too many cry parts out loud. But I'm just telling y'all, man, just don't be crazy all your life. That's all. You could be crazy a little bit. You could be crazy half your life, some of your life. Just don't be crazy all your life. Sometimes you gotta read between the lines with what's going on in this world, man. You know what I'm saying? So you don't get caught up in it. So your seeds don't get caught up in it, man. Sometimes you just got to get out the way. You just got to get out the way, man. You know what I'm saying? And man, like this, so I'm not surprised to hear about what happened today with the indictments and they trying to scoop people up. But, I'm just telling anybody out there who might be listening to the sound of my voice, who might be caught up in some of this type of stuff, man. Understand, they call it a trap for a reason, bro. They call it the trap. Why would you want to participate in anything that's called a trap? And another thing you got to understand, the only place you're going to ever find free cheese is in a rat trap. So be careful with the type of money you get, bro. Be careful with the ease it comes at, bro. You feel me? Because you don't want that trap to slam shut on you and then a raider come up on you and ask you, how was your meal? You feel me? You don't want the raider to come with some silver jewelry for you and ask you, hey man, did you like your meal? And then he throw some silver jewelry on you. Or the raider come and he put you in a nice little pine box and he asks you, did you like your meal? Or the waiter come in the form of your homeboy and he bike door you and he asks you, did you like your meal in this trap? Come on, man. Man, you gotta be cool on your stool at you, man. You got to be cool on your stool at you, man. Or you ain't gonna make it long at you, man. You ain't gonna make it long at you, man. Not understanding what the hell going on. This shit chess. It ain't checkers. This shit chess, and you gotta watch your moves. Don't move for no checks. If it ain't no checkmate, man, sit back in the cut. Niggas going for checks when the only thing that's gonna get you where you need to go is a checkmate. Don't let that go over your head. But y'all be cool, man. I'm out here.